Well, we're pulling back the curtain here this afternoon on Studio 10 with the Williamston Youth Theatre.
That's right. Joining us right now are Jillian and Natalie. We are on center stage, and because we are putting this youth theater in center stage right here in Williamston, talking about the new camps that they're bringing into town. How are you, lovely ladies?
Good. How are you?
Amazing.
Fantastic. You know, when you put us on the stage, we're always happy.
Oh yeah, exactly. We're starting our tap dance now.
Yes. And you are great at it.
Thank you. Well, we're going to get even better at it with you all because this is the first year that you're doing your summer camp. But first, tell us a little bit about the theater company overall.
Well, I started it about a year and a half ago with my husband. We saw a huge need in the community because there's just not enough programs in the arts or even access, you know, so here we are. I mean, we didn't know it would explode and be successful and get big and grow so fast, but we're here to stay. Yeah.
No, that's so important.
Even reaching out to the MSU community, because I just graduated from MSU with my bachelor's in fine arts for acting, and they reached out to the MSU Department of Theater community and connecting new students that are wanting to break out into the arts and giving us opportunities that we might use further if we want to move out to like the big cities where the theater is really ahead.
Right. Yeah, like there's not enough jobs, right?
Right. No, so that's so glad that you guys saw this need and have created this wonderful outlet for the youth, for kids to get into theater. I mean,
and young professionals.
And young professionals as well, as you mentioned. So we have to ask too, what does theater mean to both of you then?
So theater is like my form of self-expression. I started out so my parents, like their first dance when they walked down the aisle, they used a song from Phantom of the Opera. So growing up, like we just loved Phantom of the Opera, and every chance we always were seeing shows. Like it's my whole world.
It's in your blood, it sounds like. Yeah.
No, that's so good, and we're glad that that can now be transferred to the community.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the theater camp that's coming up.
That's right. Talk to us. Is there music? Is there dance? Is there improv? What are we going to see here on the stage with the children of youth?
It's a 5-week program, so each week has a different theme. There's going to be like big Broadway numbers, moving your body, Disney villains, Disney heroes, just Disney in general. It's just each week has a different theme that we're studying the big topics, like Lion King, Hamilton, all of these things, and we're taking the big aspects of what makes it so good and what inspires the kids to create new things. Well, my favorite example is to use Disney villains. When we think of a Disney villain, we think of how their voice sounds, or their physicality, or they bent over, and they like hunched up, or they're doing all of these weird things. What makes that so great, and how can that inspire them to create something new? Can that create a new dance, a new scene, a new song, literally any form of self-expression? How can they create something new based off what's already done? Because you know, kids are so creative, like, and there's not always a creative outlet where they can showcase what they want to.
Yes, and really break down a character and go full out and really explore what's behind like a villain. And maybe we'll learn to love the villains more than the main character.
I always say a villain is so much more fun to play than the main character.
That's right. We love that.
Well, also, of course, the students will walk away learning how to be better performers, better singers, better actors. But what else and what other kind of life skills are you hoping these students walk away with?
Well, confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah, self-esteem, and just to be proud of the work that they've accomplished. That's what I really, really love about theater, watching these kids grow and mature. I mean, they come here as new beginners, being so nervous and scared at first, like me. I'm not a camera or theater person, but then they see themselves do it. And they shine, and they're like, oh, I can do it again. And they keep coming back for more.
Yes.
For example, there's one girl in our group who had started and she was nonverbal. She was in our program, and now she like loves it. She's such a star, like
ray of sunshine.
One of the rehearsals, she came in and she was really upset, really overstimulated, and she ended up having to sit out for rehearsal, but she stayed by my side the entire time. And it was like a week before the show. The song that we had just finished was clapping. She was like, they did so good. And I was like, you're up there too.
Community and everything, and finding that confidence is really what makes that magic of theater, that you really have to experience it for yourself. It's not something that we can see in a script. It's really just interacting with other actors and teachers and all of that. So for anyone at home that's a little hesitant, what message do you have for them to sign up for the theater camp?
Taking that first big step. You never know until you do it, and being uncomfortable is such a great thing to experience. It's truly a blessing. And for the summer camp specifically, we're learning about the techniques that could be used to perform, but also they're just great skills to have in life.
So of course we've got sign-ups for the Williamston Youth Theatre Camp on your screen, but after the break, Nicole and I are on stage, so we're gonna get a little improv lesson. Make sure you stick around.